Imagine this. You wake up tomorrow, and the whole world announces that Earth is no longer a planet. Everything would look the same. Nothing around you would change, but one word would erase its identity. That is exactly what happened to Pluto. One day, it was the ninth planet of our solar system, and the next day, it was gone from the list. But why? What did Pluto do wrong? For decades, people believed our solar system had 9 planets. At the very end of that list, there was a small, cold, distant world named Pluto. Mysterious, frozen, silent. But in 2006, scientists made a decision that shocked the world. They removed Pluto from the planet list. And ever since then, one question has remained alive. Was Pluto unfairly rejected? Today, we uncover the full story. The story begins over 100 years ago. Astronomers noticed something strange. The outer planets didn't move exactly the way they expected. Something unseen might be pulling on them. They believed another planet existed beyond Neptune. They called it Planet X. For years, scientists searched for it. No success. Then came a 23-year-old young man named Clyde Tombaugh. No fame, no major status, just determination. Every night, he photographed the sky, looking for anything that moved. And then, on February 18, 1930, he found a tiny dot shifting position. That dot would change history forever. It was Pluto. Now the world had a new planet, but it needed a name. And surprisingly, that name came from an 11-year-old girl in England. Her name was Venetia Burney. She suggested the name Pluto, the Roman god of the underworld. A perfect name, because Pluto was dark, cold, and unbelievably far from the sun. The world loved the name, and just like that, Pluto became the 9th planet. Pluto is incredibly far away. So far, sunlight takes more than 5 hours to reach it. For comparison, sunlight reaches Earth in only 8 minutes. The temperature on Pluto can fall below -230 degrees Celsius. Cold beyond imagination. Water there would freeze harder than rock. And 1 year on Pluto takes 248 Earth years. That means if you were born on Pluto, you still wouldn't have celebrated your first birthday. For decades, everything seemed fine. Children memorized the 9 planets. Pluto was part of the family. But scientists slowly noticed problems. Pluto was extremely small. In fact, Earth's moon is larger than Pluto. Its orbit was strange too. Unlike the other planets, Pluto moves on a tilted and stretched path. Sometimes, it even comes closer to the sun than Neptune. This wasn't normal. Something felt different. In the 1990s, scientists discovered a massive region beyond Neptune, filled with icy objects, thousands of them. This place became known as the Kuiper Belt. And then came the shocking truth. Pluto was not alone. It was just one object among many. Then in 2005, scientists discovered another world called Eris. And it was about the same size as Pluto. Maybe bigger. Now astronomy had a serious problem. If Pluto was a planet, then Eris should be one too. And if Eris was a planet, then many more objects could become planets. Would our solar system suddenly have 20 planets? 50 planets? Something had to be decided. In 2006, astronomers gathered to answer one question. What is a planet? They created 3 rules. A planet must orbit the sun, be round because of its own gravity, clear its orbital path of other major objects. Pluto passed the first 2 rules. But the third one, it failed, because Pluto shares its region with many icy bodies. It had not cleared its path. And then, a vote was held. In just moments, Pluto lost its title. It was renamed a dwarf planet. 76 years as a planet, gone with one decision. People were shocked. Children were confused. Teachers had to rewrite textbooks. Many scientists disagreed. Some said the decision was unfair. Others still argued today that Pluto should be restored as a planet. And the debate never truly ended. Then came 2015. NASA's spacecraft New Horizons reached Pluto after a journey of over 9 years. For the first time, humanity saw Pluto up close. And what it revealed stunned everyone. Pluto was not a dead frozen rock. It had mountains, ice plains, glaciers, atmosphere, and most famously, a giant heart-shaped region on its surface. As if Pluto was saying, "You removed me, but I still matter." On the surface, life is highly unlikely. It is too cold, too dark, too harsh. But beneath the surface, some scientists believe Pluto may hide a buried ocean, liquid water under layers of ice. And where there is water, there is always possibility. Maybe not humans, maybe not animals, but microscopic life? Perhaps. Right now, it remains a mystery. Here is the truth most people miss. Pluto never changed. It is still the same world. The same ice, the same mountains, the same orbit. Only humans changed the label. We changed the word, not the world. So the next time you look into the night sky, remember this: far away in the darkness, a silent world still circles the sun. Once called a planet, then rejected. But maybe, the universe doesn't care about our definitions. Because Pluto is still there, still moving, still waiting, and maybe one day, we will admit, it was a planet all along.